This one should be a slam dunk, I think. She's asking if she is the a-hole or is he because her husband is divorcing her unless she loses weight. Okay, you got something going on in your life you want to share with Bert Show fam. We love to read these and debate them a little bit. I don't know that there's going to be a lot of debate here, but you can hit us up at thebertshow.com. All right, here is the email. Hey, Bert Show, love you all. Going through something in my marriage, and I need to know if I'm being the a-hole or is he. Here it is. My husband and I are in our early 40s, and we have 2 adult children. We've been married for 27 years and still consider ourselves young to enjoy our lives. The issue is my weight, she says. I've always been a yo-yo dieter, stress eater, etc. My husband has always wanted me to look very thin with a big butt. I've lost a lot of weight in the past, but like I said, I have a yo-yo problem. In the past year, I've lost around 56 pounds, but I gained back around 20. I know I can do it, but he is pressuring me because, quote, I'm always the biggest one everywhere we go. Oh, God. That makes me feel like crap, as you can imagine, she says. And of course, I just don't feel like doing anything about it. We have a lot of bigger things to worry about, and this is so superficial, at least to me, that I just can't believe it's actually causing us to consider a divorce. Am I the a-hole for not being the way he likes me, or is he? I understand we have to keep ourselves attractive to each other, but is this too much? Thank you. Blessings for everyone. And then she signs it, Curvy Girl. All right, let me give the phone number out because the easy one is going to be, yeah, what a jerk. Divorce him. He's superficial. Is there anybody that actually agrees that, look, you should maintain a weight? This is what you guys agreed to, and you can kind of see where this guy's coming from. 1-855-BERT Show. For the rest of us, let's go.
That's not going to be the case for me. I'm not going to accept that assignment. We're talking about 27 years of marriage here, and the fact that you are boiling down 27 years of marriage, sharing children, everything you've been through to some pounds is devastating to me. There's more to the person than the aesthetic. I understand the want and need to be attracted to each other, but you're attracted to somebody based more on just their physical appearance. I am attracted to my husband, and while some of it has to do with his physical appearance, a majority of it has to do with his intelligence and what a loving father he is and his acts of service. Like, those are the things I'm most attracted to. So when I read this and when I hear this, my heart goes out to her because no, you are not being an a-hole. And we've said numerous times on this show, once you get into your 40s, after if you've had kids, your body changes. That is just a fact of life. So unless you have the time to be in the gym 7 days a week and do a major overhaul of your diet, I don't see how you can maintain the physique you had when you were in your 20s. That's not physically possible, nor should it be, and nor should it be required that you have that same body type. So Curvy Girl, no, you're not an a-hole. Your husband is.
And the fact, that she's like, dang, this past year, she's tried to appease him. She's lost 56 pounds, and anybody that has ever tried to lose any weight, you got to admire that. You know how much discipline that takes? 56 pounds and desire. So she's put 20 pounds on. I don't know how you can defend this guy. I don't know how it's possible.
Yeah, I feel for her. This sounds like it's extremely exhausting. I can't imagine, mentally especially. I don't know how you still have this mindset towards someone after 27 years of marriage. You'd think that he'd be attracted to so much more than what she looks like. If he wanted to encourage her to do certain things, there's ways to go about it. This is certainly not it. And I don't even know why she'd want to be married to a person who behaves in this manner, to be honest.
So we're all going to agree here in studio, and I agree with you guys. Sometimes we all agree too much. So I've asked specifically, is there anybody that doesn't feel like we do? Like, you think the guy's kind of right? To call. Blazy, good morning. You're part of the Bert Show. Hi.
Hey, I'm doing good. How are y'all?
Good, thank you. I for sure thought you were going to be a guy. I didn't think we'd have any women calling up saying that the dude was right here. What do you have?
Me and my husband, we've been together since I was really young. I got with my husband at 13. I've been with him now. This will be 22 years. And we went through something like this. He just become unattracted. He wasn't happy with the size that I was. I was a big girl. And I actually appreciate now the fact that he told me that then. And I did end up losing weight, but we're 22 years in, and it worked out. And I appreciate it now.
Did he understand that? I mean, when you're 22 years in, there are very few people. I don't care how much time you spend in a gym as a man or a woman. When you are 22 years older, you're never going to get back to that pre-22-year-old body.
You're not.
So what?
But, I mean, you start to appreciate the way they are, 22 years in. And for him to want her to get back to where she was then, she's not. And, that is a little bit wrong. But for him to want her to be a little bit better or healthier, anything like that, I do agree with him.
Okay. I asked her. Thank you for calling. Davi, what you got? And there are women lining up to say that they agree with the dude.
I mean, I've been thinking about wedding vows a lot throughout this break, and I know it's like till death do us part, but it should be like till death do us part unless I've had enough of your crap. Like till death do us part, and unless I'm just over it.
Till death do us part, or you go over a certain BMI.
Well, okay, so you read this letter. I was doing the math. They're in their early 40s. They've been married 27 years. She gave him 2 wonderful that are now adult children, got them past 18. 27 years. So that means they got married between the ages of 15 and 17. So I think you're just over each other. I think you've had enough. That's over it. Yes, this goes without saying. Your body's going to change and he should love her for that. He is critiquing her based on what he thinks the rest of the room is thinking. You're always the biggest one in the room everywhere we go. Like you're an embarrassment or something. No, he sucks right now.
Allie, good morning. You're part of the Bert Show. What's up?
Good morning, guys. I actually agree with the husband in this case. One, I think women sometimes forget that men are visually attracted to us a bit more so than most women are to their men. But then also, we don't know the guy's point either. So we don't know if, she's more, if there's an issue with her health, if it's more than just the visual stimulation. This is her story, and we all know that while there's one truth, there are 2 versions of the truth. So I would like to hear what the guy says, but in this case, I actually agree with him. I think that she needs to make sure she keeps her man happy. If he lost his job and couldn't pay the bills, would she still want to stay and stick by her man? I mean, we are attracted to each other in different ways. So I agree with the husband in this case.
So the one thing we do know here is she's not saying anything about a medical thing. The one thing we do know is aesthetically he's embarrassed when they go out together.
Because he's comparing her to other people.
So that's the one thing we do know.
So I respect where you guys are coming from when it comes to you want to maintain physical attraction to your partner. I do. I respect that. And we've had this conversation numerous times on the show where you have open and honest conversations, but you do it in a constructive way. Telling your partner you're always the biggest one everywhere we go, and then also that you're considering a divorce if she doesn't lose weight, that's not constructive.
I wouldn't consider that constructive. No.
That's my biggest problem.
To someone that lost 56 pounds in a year. Can we say, okay, she gained a little bit back, but 56 pounds in a year, and he's still critiquing her. I want you thin, but with a big butt. Okay, call a surgeon.
You guys,
right? Because that's...
Yeah.
That is not attainable.
It's not. When you lose weight, your boobs and your butt go away. They disappear.
I was anticipating getting calls from a bunch of dudes saying they agree. All these women are called up saying that they agree with the guy, which is surprising to me.
The Bert Show.